Hello, my friends. Today I'm here to talk about the potential threats of outsourcing to OCE. First and foremost, public perception. Now, basically you're going to be utilizing criminals to do certain tasks for your job. If I was to mention that to whoever you're doing that job for, that's automatically going to raise a red flag. Hey, my employee doing this work for you is a criminal right now in a state penitentiary. Now that is going to be something that is going to be kind of hard to make the public really get behind, because you're employing someone who has committed some sort of crime. Now, some of these jobs that they've been asked to do behind the walls are stuff that is going to involve some of your personal information. How can any public person expect their information to be held privately and safely if it's being handled by a criminal? So the stigmata behind utilizing criminals is something that you're going to have to think about if you plan on outsourcing to OCE. Unfair competitive advantage. Now, you literally are dealing with a captive audience that has no other potential job opportunities that they can go out and apply for. On top of that, as mentioned, it is a very low cost method of having somebody do a job. So it's unfair to those mom and pop shops who are going to have to charge, not necessarily a premium, but they are expecting to turn a profit. And when they're expected to compete with people behind bars who are making literally pennies on the dollar for a service, it's definitely going to be an unfair competitive advantage. And on top of that, these jobs that they're saying are low-skilled, labor-type of jobs that are now going to the prison, OCE is going to try to claim that they're going to send them overseas as opposed, but really what's happening, these prisoners are actually taking the jobs from the people in the community. So that is something that is not fair to the community at large. And the last point is the program effectiveness. Now, OCE claims that they can reduce recidivism by completely drawing a blank. 1 second, my friends. They can reduce recidivism by doing that on-the-job training for these people incarcerated. So the plan is, so I'm going to do all this training to get this criminal up to speed, and when he or she re-enters the workforce, they are going to have the skills necessary to attain a job outside that they wouldn't necessarily have had the opportunity if it wasn't for OCE. Now the problem with that is that there's no actual research that has been done to prove that fact. So again, the program effectiveness is something you're going to want to keep in mind, because that's what OCE is claiming as a huge benefit, is that they are going to rehabilitate these individuals, put them back onto the street, if they ever get out for that matter, and then they're going to have these jobs waiting for them when they come out. So I think the main threats that you want to keep in mind if you do plan on going with OCE is the public perception, the unfair competitive advantage that OCE is going to have over the local mom and pops, and the program effectiveness. There's really no proof that these people are going to enter the workforce and be able to get a good, solid job. And with that, Greg is going to conclude and offer a recommendation. Thank you.
Thanks, Jarrad.
Yes.
In summary, I'd like to go over some of the businesses that are currently...
Excuse me, sir. I think we have a situation. I'm going to have to ask you to lie face down on the pavement while I place upon you these pretty bracelets. And before I invade your personal space, do you have any sharp objects, syringes, or anything contagious? And just to be safe, I'm going to search your vehicle before I take you down to the station. But first things first, let me see your driver's license, insurance, and other forms of identification. Please understand that I'm paid by the state to keep our streets safe, and you seem a bit out of place. This isn't about race. By the way, habla inglés? Most of you folks speak Mexican, so learn you some English, okay? For the record, this hasn't been my day, so I predict you'll play nice, or my nightstick and pepper spray will have some choice words to say. Comprende? Mr. Officer, I understand that you have a job to do, and my heavy accent probably tipped my hat. Wait, I sound just like you. Though if we get to the root, I'm from humble beginnings, and you might be too. My grandma came here to pick your fruit, and my grandpa shined your shoes. My aunts and uncles enjoyed your colleges, and here I lie about to pursue the path of the few. Master of
of business yet treated like a second-class citizen? Education diminished? Not likely, for I have a vision. Rise to the challenge and change the system. The status quo, well, it's time it's rewritten. I have a dream, but won't sleep until I witness the change I envision. My power is limitless. My followers face the threat of a cage, which poses quite the predicament, but you can't stop my train of thought as I blow through your mental roadblocks, drop knowledge, not bombs, lead people through revolution. From my mom, my neighbor, and Juan, whom I've never met, but he drips with sweat as he performs labor so intense, while you sit back and pretend that he's stealing jobs from your cousin John. But I don't blame you, nor do I hate you. But I do seek to educate you because you and I are not that different. I love this melting pot that we live in. But I don't care for the recipe that you've been given. Come sit at my table and see the view from my kitchen. To protect and to serve, your motto, your words, and I too strive to protect the rights, culture, and pride